Welcome to the 2023-2024 season of Willy Weighs In. Now, first, we're going to start with some kind of brutal news. Doesn't make me happy at all. I'm kind of actually, I'm sad. I'm sad about it, and that is the announcement that the Delayed Offside podcast is probably not a thing anymore. Pelon doesn't have the time. 2 kids, busy with work and other projects, so he can't make it this year. Sanjay always had trouble kind of trying to make it, so he's out this year. And the big one, and not to belittle the other two, but I started it with him. Baron out this year too, and I understandably so. He's working on his masters and he's got a kiddo on the way, so family and life gets in the way of this all. Hopefully we can meet up at points within the season and maybe do some delayed offsides together. But man, it's gonna be a hole here for me, because those moments were huge and a nice way to cap off the week and talk sports with buddies. But I get it, and I love all those guys. It was a blast. But I'm going to continue on and see how this year goes. And I think I'm going to predominantly just do Willy Weighs In. I know Ryan's offered to help me kind of revamp the whole thing quickly, just kind of toy with some of the graphics and stuff. So we'll see what comes there and if he's got the time to help me. That being said, pumped to do the weigh-ins. I'm here. I talked with my kids, and my kids are like, Dad, you got to keep doing it. You got to keep doing it. We love it. So I am going to keep doing it. And with that, I'm going to jump right in. We've got, Ekholm out, not playing. And you know what? Let's take a healthy Ekholm over a banged-up Ekholm. I think that's the most important thing. We start this off with soup in net. Campbell, he looked great in the preseason, had a save percentage of 97. Unreal, looks like a new goaltender. And I'm going to tell you, in this first period, although the Oilers did not look great, he did. He looked good. 2-0 after the first. That first goal was a bouncing puck over the defender's stick, and I believe it was Pettersson just got it and deked backhand up. Campbell had no chance. Not on him. Second one, Bouchard was soft on the boards, didn't battle that much for the puck. It got out, up. Besser buried it. Shelf, glove side, beautiful shot. Again, I'm not blasting Campbell for that. He's kept the Oilers in this game, and Edmonton needs to start burying their chances or creating them. This power play looked great. Exits the zone. What does Bouchard do? Well, it's very predictable. He's going to drop past to Connor. They knew that. They blocked it off. They have trouble getting that puck back in. And they need to find different ways to do that this year, I think. Otherwise, that power play is not going to be as great as it was. And you know what? Granted, it was the best power play ever on record. So it's going to be hard to beat, but I'm excited for a full year of Bouchard on that blue line, quarterbacking that power play. We saw what he was capable of near the end of the season when Ekholm came and into the playoffs as well. Now, other notables, Connor Brown looks unreal. Fast, goes to dirty areas, gets pucks. It's beautiful to see that type of player on both the first and second line, especially with Hyman down there. Desharnais messes it up, takes a fighting penalty. He's looking good. I'm really liking the makeup of this team. I really want to see them, though. I really, really, really want to see them with Ekholm for a full year. So hopefully his recovery is good. He's back in soon. I'm glad they're taking their time and not rushing him, though. Now, another thing. Edmonton kills off a power play. Really well done. That's awesome. They are going on the power play in the second, and I'm just pumped. I'm pumped that we're doing weigh-ins again. I'm pumped that the NHL season has started up again. I'm just generally pumped. So here we go. On to the second. This period did not go as well as I thought it would. No bounce back, really. Oilers go down another 2 goals, and it completes a Brock Besser natural hat trick. He gets, Campbell's doing all he can. He makes a beautiful blocker save, Puck comes out, rebound, quick, another blocker save. It pops up, and Besser bats it in out of the air. Again, that's 3 that Campbell didn't really have a chance on at all. It's defense. They're not blocking the guys out. It's rank. And then there's a power play that Besser scores on. It's a nice little, I think it deflects in. They pull Campbell. Skinner comes in, doesn't go much better for him. Edmonton gets a power play. On that power play, they do what they do on the power play. They score. It's Bouchard to McDavid to bang, Draisaitl, who buries it, 4-1. You're like, okay, the climb's starting, and bang, they score again. On Skinner, not looking good for the first game of the season. 2 periods down, and we're down 4-1. Granted, it's only the first game. No need to hit the panic button, but I'm going to tell you one thing. One guy who does not look good defensively, Evan Bouchard. Not good. He needs Ekholm. I don't like that pairing of Nurse and Bouchard at all. What a period. We get CC hitting the crossbar as well, which was nice. Edmonton's putting some pressure on. Demko's playing well. He had one slip through the pads. I believe it was Fogle, but got it out of the way as well. We need one hell of a third period. Not looking good for the game number 1. On to the third. All right, third period comes, and oh my God, it goes from bad to worse. It was 5-1 at the end of the second period, and my God, it ends up 8-1. Piss poor, unbelievable, horrible start. Hey, it can't get any worse than this. Can it? Oh my God, hung out to dry, awful defensively. We need Ekholm back. That's the answer right there. We need Ekholm. Thank God there's a couple days, because for the love of God, that was an awful, awful game. I'm going to hang my hat tonight on that. And you know what? Thank God it's the first game of the season. Get it out of the way, Oilers. Let's see you show up for the next one, because that was awful, awful, awful. With that, this has been Willy Weighs In. Please like, subscribe, join the comments in the bottom. Let me know what you think, and we'll see you Saturday. Take care.